This is going to be a little bit difficult to explain, so I'm going to try my best. When you get schizophrenia, sometimes you hear voices, and those people that hear voices, they can be good experiences or bad experiences. Every experience is its own unique thing, and you have to respect all of them. But typically, what I've heard from people, I've heard both stories. Some are good, some are bad. Some help, others kind of distracts you and makes you do things that you don't want to do. But once you take your medication, you get under control, it's a whole different story. This girl explained it perfectly. She was like, do the voices completely go away? And the answer was, she was like, it used to be at 100%, now it's at 5% with medication. So that really helped me with my predicament because I didn't know how to explain like my situation. But what these voices do is that it labels everything. Now everything has a meaning. This light has meaning. This camera has meaning. This room has meaning. Everything, even this spray bottle has meaning. I can't really explain what exactly they mean, but like I got my jacket, I got my clothing, and how to acquire those things. Like for my jackets, if my parents have to pay for it, okay, that's great. I'll let my parents pay for it. But I was at a point where I was like, I don't want anybody to buy anything for me. That's when I was off my medication. Now it's like, oh, okay, accept all of the gifts that are given to you because they're special just for you. So everything has a different meaning. And each day, everything that you do, you are going through those rules in your head. And you're like, all right, this is why I'm getting this from my parents. This is why I'm buying this for myself. I need to save money or I should spend my own money. But it's like you ask yourself questions. Like, for example, what's the point of friends? And then you think about it. And then all of a sudden you start answering your friends more and, you start engaging with your friends more because sometimes typically when you have schizophrenia, you start to disengage, you lose point of reality. But now that you're on medication and everything, now you're able to attach yourself onto those things and try to make it better, try to find the meaning in everything. And it's like, why can't I work? And you start to follow your dreams. And like for me, I can't work. And instead of getting sad about that, I look for inspiration. I'm just like, all right, if I can't work, then what can I do? So I started writing, I started making videos, I started trying to sell different things that kind of make sense to me. Like, what can I start selling? What can I do to make money? Even though I do get disability, but I know that there are other people out there that don't receive that much disability. Like they receive like $500 a month. I'm lucky I get around 1,000 and I save 200. So I spend about like $800 a month. And that is a lot. Instead of telling myself that's no money at all, I can't pay for anything, I'm more like, okay, this is what we can pay for. There's a lot of things that you can save. Like I said, back to my parents, where it's like, okay, I can't pay for everything. So how about I allow them to help me out? I was at a point where I was like, I don't want people to help me out. I want to do everything myself. I want to pay for my own apartment. I want to pay for my own food. And I was doing that and I couldn't keep up with it because I didn't have a job and I didn't have disability. And then everything started coming together at the end where it's like, okay, I was fighting my medication. Now it's like, okay, let me start taking my medication. The voices aren't worth it by getting pulled out of my house every single time and being brought by the police officers to a hospital. It doesn't really help me out. You know what I mean? So it's like, find the meaning in everything. If I was a schizophrenic and I was to tell you what's the difference between now and before, like before you had schizophrenia, before you heard voices, what was the difference? It's like now everything has meaning. And I think that everybody should definitely try to find meaning in everything that they do. It would really help you out.